Hello there, guys. How you doing today?
Hello there, guys. How are you doing today? This is your boy, Dan Plays, and I'm going to talk about something that I didn't want to talk about for some time. I wanted to pretend it ain't happening. It didn't happen, but I don't know. What I wanted to say was that I'm sorry, I was distracted. What I wanted to talk about is the Superman thing where he revealed his identity, the CW show. Make sure you watch it. Uh, what I'm going to say is simple. I don't know why they revealed. I am speculating. I can only speculate why they revealed his identity. Do I think it's a good idea? No. Why? Because realistically, like like with the Spider-Man comic book, the Civil War one, which is based on the Spider-Man. What's movie is this? The one where Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland are together. It's based off slightly off of that. Spider-Man, reveals his secret identity under Tony's management or advice and whatever. He was like joined. There were two teams of heroes fighting each other because of the government's registration rules. They wanted heroes to reveal their identities, so that they can control them and stuff like that. Captain America basically said, "Nah, that ain't happening. You're abusing people's personal freedoms and stuff like that." There's a reason why people wear the mask. Tony was like, "That's absurd, bro. I don't have a mask, bro. Like, you know, I'm Tony Stark." Then, yeah, 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 I'm trying to give you a short form, Then Spider Man joins Tony. Then Iron Man tells him, yeah, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Then convinces Spidey to take the mask off and reveal his identity. Fast forward, he does exactly that. Fast forward, every person who knows Spider Man is Peter Parker and hates him, aka the Sinister Six, the Trapster, every freaking person in that universe who hates Spidey, goes after him, and not specifically him, his family, everybody who Peter loves, you know. And in that comic book, they revisit, they try to look at that side, It's like there's a part, there are two sides of every story. There's what that is good and what that is bad, that can come out from all this. For Tony, he has money. Obviously, these people can come after Tony's company and assets, to bring him down. But I would argue that he has the tech to protect himself and everyone who he loves. But look at Spidey. He's a kid. Even when he grows up, he still doesn't have all that money to protect everybody, and know whereabouts of MJ and his aunt at all times. He can't be there for everybody at the same time. But Tony has the ability to at least protect himself. He has like money and stuff, you know, which can give him the tech and if that he needs like to keep tabs on everybody. So what am I saying? In Superman, this show, season 4, the finale, aka Superman does the most triggering thing that has ever triggered me watching that show. It wasn't uh, Lana's ex-husband impregnating. Like, what's wrong with CW? Why do you like causing drama which is not needed? Impregnate Luis's partner in the what's that newspaper called? I don't know because they don't. It's not usually like it's not that important. It's like not usually highlighted all the time. It's not like the Daily Planet where you know what it is, the iconic spinning globe thing. But they get together and impregnate. Like that was stupid. That triggered me, but it didn't trigger me as much as Superman when he took off those glasses and I was like, that. Let me tell you, Tyler Henshaw is a perfect Superman right now. Like I wouldn't say that Henry Cavill wasn't perfect for the role. He was even physically, you know. It's just that the writing, the writing was bad, and even him, you know, like bro, he, that wasn't the Superman that we needed. We thought we did because at that time people were, you know, they thought killing was heroes who people are cool, you know, but they put Superman on the wrong side, you know. Batman, you might understand just a bit. You know, he's a bit darker, but Soups grew, you know, being like Batman, like it's terrible, terrible combination. Anyways, unless you write it properly, you handle the writing properly, you give us reasons why it would be, he would reach that level. Like in Injustice, where Luis dies and Metropolis dies on the same time, then Joker pushes Superman further by even giving him a little speech, you know, even if you kill me, Superman, no, even if you take me to jail, Superman, I'll come back right out and I'll hurt everybody that you love. It's a vicious cycle, you know, and he starts laughing and stuff. So what I'm saying is this: when Soups takes, you know, you have to write him in accordance. You have to give us reasons, you know. Yeah, that Superman was different from the one we know. He was a bit different, even I think the way he was raised and stuff. But anyway, you have to give reasoning. Anyways, apart from that, what I wanted to say, let me not get distracted, is that simply that I think him taking off his glasses and revealing his identity, I think that actor is cool. He did it very well. You know, he was a bit shy. He was a bit, you know, coming out of his shell. You could see that. But what I hated is that he took the glasses off. Why do I hate this? It's because, you know, it's like the Flash when he started being so too fast. The CW Flash, he started being too fast for his own good in the show. He started being inconsistent even more. You know, season one he was already inconsistent. You know, you could defend him a bit when Captain Cold was like freezing everything in front of him, then he could not see. You know, you could be like, maybe he didn't expect the floor to be that slippery and straight. My guy, you can understand that. It's okay. But when he continues evolving, and then his power, his speed, his crime fighting skills, then you tell me it's going to happen again? Like, bro, come on. That brings me to the next thing. There are rules, okay? I think there are like rules that should look like a doll, bro. Like it feels like they are rules, okay? Is it an interesting way to write the character and this story? Yes, it's like Doomsday. They made Doomsday the what's this backward Superman? Bizarro. Bizarro is also from an alternate Earth. Is that interesting and cool? Yes. Is it the way it is in the comic books? No. He's a clone, but here he's like his alternate. He's like his mirror universe, you know. He's another Superman from another world where there he's like a celebrity. He didn't wear the glasses, all these things. But he ending up on, you know, on drugs, the kryptonite drug, and then he became evil. Then Rex convinced him to let him, you know, kill him so that he can make him stronger and stronger. Then okay, maybe I'm like destroying. Anyway, so is it interesting that we have this Doomsday? Yes, he came from that background from being from another Earth and stuff. Continue watching for yourself. I don't want to spoil it for you. It's fantastic. Whether it's weird, you know, was it weird us seeing him, you know, from that Earth and all these things? Yes, but was it like, did it feel like it wasn't super forced? Yes, it was. It didn't feel like super forced. You know, it felt like they're explaining it within like some subtext and some rules. You know, it's like dropping like these headphones. You know, it has to follow like some gravity. If you are going to defy that, you have to give us like in sci-fi. You have to give us like some you know, some explanation which is not too far off from how it's falling. You know, like for example, you can say like, you know, the character, woke up and accidentally dropped my headphones. But as they were dropping, they went, you know, the opposite direction, or they were dropping slowly and slowly, and you know, even bounced up and slowly and slowly. And the explanation might be, you know, because your brain is like confused, like what's happening, you know, like you're trying to get a grip on reality. Then all of a sudden, I hear like some noises outside, and when I look out the window, I'm in space. You know, you can make it like this weird story, like exactly like you make like because I'm in space, part of the place, of the earth was like cut out and extracted, and it's like I'm in space or something, then later we find out that it's brainiac who was like extracting people and stuff. Like, is that weird? Yes, it's weird, it's sci-fi, but is it written within some context of some rules which doesn't feel exaggerated? Yes, it's reason enough to make your brain did I say brain, your brain not like it. You know what I mean? So in this case, what I'm saying is this: Superman taking his glasses off, his identity. When he has a family, let me zoom in. Enter he exited the video. I'll say, let me zoom in for this. Listen, Soups has a family. He has more to lose. It wasn't like before he was like Sorodolo and him and Luis, and he could fry like even right now, like his heart, he doesn't even have a strong heart. So I was like, Superman, he was like thinking about, what should I do? I was like, yes, I know you about you and Jimmy. You aren't happy, but I'm like, bro, like, weigh your options. Like, this is not realistic. Your heart is weak. You won't protect everybody in time. If Doomsday comes back, you're not going to protect Louis. She's dying. You're not protecting the boys. They're going to die fast because they try to protect Louis. They jump in and be like, whoosh. The way they like whoosh in the show. Stab, and they're gone. Both of them. Then it's going to be you, not you. Luis is going to be gone. It's gonna be you versus Luis. Even not talking about Luis, talking about uh, everything that he cares about. Smallville. Like I thought right now Smallville would be blown to bits. Like you want to tell me Metaro is watching this N-word just I'm Clark Kent and he's like I don't care, I'm just ready to get out, hopefully I'll go not commit crime. No, he's gonna be like, man, this is Superman all around. When I get out of here, I'm Metallo with my metallic android voice. I will get out. And I'm going to make this guy suffer. Everybody, even Rex, like, listen, I get, bro, like, it feels weird. Rex is just like playing with, like, he's not, like, bro, he feels like Rex, but he's not behaving all the way like Rex. Like, I expected Rex to bro Louis, like Louis is supposed to be gone. Is that like how is everyone still alive right now? Like, do you know Rex? Like, this is a guy who in the comics like he's so malicious that you even hate him just by the way he talks. And a few examples that you see. Like when you are back in the day, you saw Superman in the this show done by is it Bruce Timm? That one, even the JLU Superman, the Justice League Unlimited one. Like that Rex is evil, bro. He doesn't care who he steps on. You know, he does whatever he does his way, and he seizes opportunities. Even when he's on his deathbed, he's going to be like, "Yeah, Superman, I don't want to do crime anymore." Then he's going to be like, "Psych!" The whole room collapses, and then there's kryptonite everywhere. And then he's like, "I ain't gonna die alone, Superman." He's going to be like that. He's going to like put kryptonite everywhere, and he's going to be a cheater. It's like in one of the episodes in Superman, what he does. Rex had solar lamps, red kryptonite put in the lamps already, the street lights. Then they fight. It was a beautiful scene. But after that, he felt like he was off. It's like how can I explain it, bro? It's like this character. There's this one character who starts behaving awkward for Homelander. Do you see how Homelander behaves in the last season? It's like he doesn't know what to do, but he knows, like, he's not supposed to be. He's smart. You know what I mean? He knows how to plot. He's calculating. That's what make it's the bro. It's the things that makes him more dangerous. Is that he's not stupid. He knows how to do fast calculations in his mind, and he's going to do what he needs to do before anyone even. And because it's backed up even by his powers. Because he's super fast and strong. He'll take you out without leaving a trace. Unless someone has a phone, they're taking a selfie or something, then you like he's in the background flying up or something. Like he can take a whole town, like Smallville out, and no one will ever know it was him. Like he's smart, and that's the way Rex is. He's that smart. Well, he's more smarter than Homelander, but it feels like the same level of frustration. It's like you're expecting Rex to seize the moment and be like, okay, now that I took care of Superman, Ruiz, you're next. The boys are next, but he would take the boys out, then Ruiz, then even Smallville. Like I'm waiting for a disaster, and it's not happening, which brings me to the conclusion. Is it interesting? Yes, it's interesting, but there are plot holes, because of the plot, because they don't want anyone to die, that they have to sacrifice things. I think if they showed you like the repercussions of soups, the true repercussions, it would have been a better story. Like look at is it Omni-Man and in Invincible? Like look at the repercussion of him taking everybody out, of him using his powers. Like you saw how him using his powers, you know, not even like I'm looking for like the perfect example, like the way he uses his powers when he's fighting Mark, or the way Mark was fighting in the first times when he got his power. He got his power, then he's starting to wear like the costume and he's flying around. Then he starts even falling on people. They start breaking their legs. Like that felt like a real repercussion, because he's not perfected. He's fighting crime, fighting his powers. He's not so super used to them and stuff. Or even if though he's starting to run, like he's still making mistakes. That's the way it should feel. Like it should feel like it should feel like there's a punishment for what Soups has done, bro. Like you cannot pretend that Parasite and everyone doesn't exist. It's like Barry. If Barry Allen, in the Flash, like told him, hey man, even though he like revealed his secret identity to almost every person in the by the time the show ended, like you'd expect something bad to happen, but not plot holes. Like I was expecting that. Is it interesting? Yes, but come on, something is not matching up. That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to express my ideas on this topic. I don't think they need to save everybody. Like I'm not the bad guy, but come on, take half of the people out because of like take Smallville at least. Even if they want to save the whole cast, it's okay, but at least take Smallville out, take someone out, so that it can feel like yeah, there's some repercussions to choices. It didn't feel like real, like or like it didn't feel like the rest of the show, like the way the rest of the show looked or appeared to be like in the previous seasons. In the previous seasons, when something was happening, even though there were plot holes, there were consequences, and that's what you know, I need to feel and see. I'm not going to be demanding. Listen, I'm not a crazy fan. Okay, I'm just giving my honest opinions, and that's what I think, and that's what I am sharing. Okay, so don't boycott these people or whatever. Don't do those crazy things. But it would have been cool, like for them to have consequences because of Superman. Like that is like the biggest figure. He's even bigger than Batman because he saves, like even in the show, like he saves everybody around the world. He's in Tokyo in within seconds, Mexico, even in Russia. Like he goes in within seconds. He's there and he helps, so everyone knows him. Like how even small time criminals are not acting crazy and they know his his weakness is kryptonite. I'm expecting something, you know, consequences. Even if the show is ending, somebody die. Like, how are they going scot free? Like, Deathstroke is not there. Like, like oh yeah, Superman, you Clark Kent. So your wife is Lois. All right, let me just wait. The Daily Gazette. That's what it's called. In the Gazette. I'm a sniper here. Louis Lane. I can see you in the suit today. Oh, let's see. You're eating your bagel and coffee. Let me just put this bullet in. Like expecting something big to happen to the family, at least. That's just me, my frustration. Let me, let me hear your thoughts if you have watched the show or if your friend has watched the show. Tell them to comment down because us guts knows. I'm not the only crazy. Like I'm not crazy, bro. Or am I the only crazy person who thinks like this? Let me know down in the comments what you think.